in this series on how I record, edit, and mix my personal audiobooks. When recording your audiobook, speak clearly. Enunciate your words properly. Speak with enthusiasm and in sound bites. Let me explain what I mean. When recording your audiobook, it's a must that you speak clearly into the microphone and you enunciate the words you read correctly so your listener can, number one, understand what you're saying, and two, doesn't think you don't know how to read. If you feel you need practice, then practice. Practice makes perfect. Reread a section over and over until you get it right. Then record it. When recording your audiobook, don't read too fast. You might be excited to record your audiobook, but you're going to have to slow down that excitement just a little bit and read so people don't feel you're rushing them or yourself. And by reading slowly, you draw the listener in more than if you were to read really fast and push the listener away because, you're just reading too fast. Let the listener increase the speed to which they hear you at their end if they want you to speak a little faster. When recording your audiobook, read with enthusiasm or whatever the emotion requires you to speak in so the listener can tap into what you're trying to convey through what you wrote. But now with your voice, for example, slow down for emphasis, but speed up for excitement. When recording your audiobook, fluctuate your voice so you're not just sounding monotone or just one tonality of voice. For example, go up and down from time to give the listener's mind and ear a little joyride with the roller coaster of tone you use in expressing certain key words or phrases. When recording your audiobook, speak in sound bites. So when it comes time for you to record what you read, you can easily make edits in your audio because you didn't speak constantly in one long outpouring of words so that when you look at it in the audio for editing, you can't clearly see where the words end and where the others begin. Not good. Instead, pause sometimes between spoken words so your recorded words can be edited easily when you hear a problem between spoken words, so your recorded words can be edited easily whenever you hear a problem with a certain section that you recorded. Take pauses between paragraphs, sections, bullets, and list items that you want to read into the microphone with a little more emphasis. Pausing draws people in. Pausing allows you to emphasize something that's important. So speak in sound bites when it comes to recording your audio and what you read. When recording your audiobook, be mindful of breaths that you take before you speak so you don't always sound like you're out of breath. Trust me, the mic will pick up those breaths after a while. The listener may grow tired of hearing you before certain words that you're recording. Fortunately, you can edit those breaths out when you edit your audio. So don't worry too much about this per se, but if you catch yourself running out of breath because you're speaking just too much, stop the recording, catch your breath, and then start back up again with a whole new filled set of lungs. When recording your audiobook, do note, the more you record, the better you'll get at recording audio. For example, record one chapter and then delete what you recorded and re-record it over again 2 or 3 times. Especially the beginning chapters, chapter 1, chapter 2, because you're really just getting started. When you do, your mind will know more about the words that are coming up, which allows you to relax and really record those spoken words with totally more confidence and precision. I know for me, when I have to re-record something because I had too many mistakes, actually the second or third take actually sounds way better than the first take. So you might say, I just recorded a chapter. It took me 10 minutes. Well, you know what? That was just 10 minutes. Chuck it and re-record that chapter. It may take you another 10 minutes. But that second take or third take is just going to sound so solid. That's cool. So again, why not re-record something if you feel you didn't record it well the first time around? Because remember, once this audiobook gets out of your hands and into the listener's ears, there's almost like no taking it back. So you've got to put forth 110% effort with each recording per chapter, per section, so the listener hears 110% emphasis, input, action, care in the audio that you record. All right, excellent. Well, let's continue to the next video tutorial in this series of recording audiobooks, where I talk about snapping your finger whenever you make mistakes in your audio, so that when you go to edit your audio, you can find those mistakes really fast by looking at the audio visual of what you recorded, and you can see those snaps really easy, and it lets you go right there, fix those errors, and clean up your audio real quick. So come on, let's check it out.